Chapter 1, Mishnah 2. The Mishnah now lists plant parts that are considered shomrim. The Mishnah begins with a list of plant parts that are inedible but serve the function of shomrim, and then concludes the list by saying that these parts are all subject to the rule of shomrim. They become tamei along with the food to which they are attached. They make the food to which they are attached tamei when tuma touches them, the inedible parts, and they combine with the edible parts to make up the minimum size needed for transmitting tuma. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. The roots of garlic, onions, and wild leek when they are moist, and their pitma, whether it is moist or dry, and the stalk that is directly opposite the food, i.e. inside the bulb. The roots of lettuce, of the long radish, and of the round radish. These are the words of Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yehuda disagrees Rabbi Yehuda disagrees in part with Rabbi Meir concerning the roots of the long radish. Rabbi Yehuda says only the large, main root of the long radish serves as a shomer and combines with the edible part of the food to make up the minimum size needed for transmitting tuma, but its smaller, fine roots do not serve as a shomer and do not combine. The Mishnah resumes the list of plant parts that qualify as shomrim. The roots of mint and of rue, and the roots of field greens and garden greens that were uprooted in order to transplant them elsewhere, and the spine of an ear of grain, and the coverings of the kernel. Rabbi Eliezer says, also the dust covering, i.e. the layer of dust that has become embedded in the leaves of greens. The Mishnah concludes by teaching the rule for all the items listed above. This is the rule for all shomrim. All these become tamei when tuma touches the food to which they are attached, and they make the foods to which they are attached tamei when tuma touches them, and they combine with the edible part of their foods to make up the minimum size needed to transmit tuma.